peak performance is not raw talent. It is a precise biological equation. Today, we break down the neurobiology, psychology, and structural training protocols that elite performers use to master their minds and reach the absolute top of their fields. To perform, you need the right level of physiological arousal. The Yerkes-Dodson law dictates that cognitive performance peaks at moderate levels of stress. Too little arousal causes boredom, too much triggers immediate panic and mental decay. Elite performers actively regulate their autonomic nervous system to remain in this optimal zone. To scale up skill, you must design deliberate practice. Dr. Anders Ericsson proposed 3 concentric domains: the comfort zone where zero learning happens, the panic zone where extreme anxiety halts growth, and the narrow learning zone at the edge of your capacity where neuroplasticity physically occurs. When challenge matches ability, you discover the flow state. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi mapped this psychic channel. If a challenge is too difficult, you suffer anxiety; if it is too easy, you slide into apathy. True flow exists where elevated challenge perfectly balances high skill. Chemically, peak state relies on a precise neurochemical cocktail. Dopamine fuels motivation and goal expectation. Noradrenaline sharpens your immediate focus and alert awareness. Finally, acetylcholine chemically marks the synaptic pathways, enabling the brain to rewrite and encode new biological skills. The ultimate bottleneck is working memory. Sweller's cognitive load theory reveals that the brain can hold about 4 distinct information items in active attention. Exceeding this narrow visual or spatial capacity drops tasks and degrades performance. But peak execution is incomplete without recovery. The heavy lifting happens during deep, slow-wave sleep. This is where your brain consolidates fragile short-term data from the hippocampus, sending it to the long-term neocortex to form permanent motor memories. To achieve peak performance, build a structured loop. Regulate your arousal, practice at the outer boundaries of your comfort zone, trigger the flow state, protect your limited working memory, and lock in the structural biological gains with deep recovery. Master the science to master yourself.